In this video, we're going to learn how to use Bootstrap to create thumbnails. Thumbnails, they will help us to display grids of any HTML content. We could be talking about thumbnails of pictures. So we're going to be creating grids of pictures. We can also create grids of any HTML content that could include anything like pictures, headings, paragraphs, buttons, and so on. So to start, we're going to create thumbnails of pictures. So as we are going to use the grid system, first of all, we need to place everything inside a row or a div of class row. Okay, and then we're going to place each of these elements inside another div, and each of those divs is going to have a class depending on the number of columns that we want to allocate for each of these elements in different device sizes. So in our example, so we want these components to occupy 6 columns for extra small devices, okay, up to small devices, and then from medium devices and up, we want each component to take 1/3 of the viewport or 4 columns. All right, so let's go for that. So the class we're going to use for each div is going to be, so first of all, column XS6. So this is for extra small devices, okay, and it's going to extend to small devices as well. And then we're going to use column medium 4 for medium devices, which will extend to large devices as well. Okay. Now we're going to place the image inside a link of class thumbnail. So we're going to have a link. And we'll place the image inside the link. Let's add an href to the link. And also let's have a class thumbnail. Now the image, let's use this one. Let's have an alt attribute. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna copy the same div three times, and now we can see our thumbnails of pictures. All right. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing to create thumbnails of divs with this content. So we're going to have a picture, we're going to have a heading, paragraph, and then a couple of buttons. So first we need to create a row, okay, and then inside the row we're going to have a div. Now we need to use the grid system classes. So let's go for the same classes we have used earlier for the thumbnails of pictures. Okay, so we are looking at, so for extra small devices and small devices, or let's change this. So let's go for So for small devices, okay, the divs are gonna occupy half of the width, okay, and then for medium and up, they will occupy 4 columns or 1/3 of the width of the viewport. So anything under 768 pixels, which is going to be extra small, they're going to be stacked. Okay. All right. So let's place content inside this div. So let's create another div, and this div is going to have a class of thumbnail. Okay. So first of all, let's add an image. And then we're going to have another div where we place the header, paragraph, and buttons. Okay, and let's place our buttons inside a paragraph as well. Okay. So first of all, the image is going to be, so let's give it a source images, okay, and an alt. Okay. And then our div, we're going to give it a class of caption. Okay. Okay, and let's add some text to the header. So product title, paragraph, products description. Okay, and then in the last paragraph, let's create a couple of links, okay, as buttons. Have an href, and I'm gonna have a class button. So the first button is gonna be button primary. Okay. And let's give it a role button. Okay, let's place some text there. Add to watch list. Okay. So let's create another one. So this one is going to be button success. And let's have some text there. Add to basket. Okay. Okay, now let's copy paste the same div twice. Okay, so you can see now that for this width of the viewports, we are an extra small size. Okay, so this is for extra small devices. So we can see that's the thumbnails, they are stacked. And then once we go for small devices, so just beyond 768 pixels, we can see that they take up 6 columns. Okay, and then moving to medium devices, they'll take 1/3 of the viewport. Okay, and the same for large devices.